Hear ye, hear ye. The quorum of the great Hammurabi is now in session. All rise for the Honorable King Hammurabi. You may now be seated. Hear ye the decision of the great ruler of Babylon. Case number 5 is before the court. The defendant has been charged with construction of improperly built of the house that collapsed and killed the owner's son's slave and injured the owner and damaged property. Witness, come to the stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the only the truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Attorneys, present your opening statements.
Hello, my name is Ciara and I am the attorney of the plaintiff, Elisha Oberlin. My client is suing the defendant, Noah Cole. When Elisha and her son were at their home on Monday afternoon during a thunderstorm, the roof of Elisha's house caved in and killed her slave that was working in the kitchen and her son that was in the living room. Ms. Oberlin was in her bedroom when the roof fell on her leg and gave her severe cuts. Many of her belongings have been damaged or destroyed. My client is suing because she believes that her house was built with an unstable roof and wants the builder to pay for all the damaged property, rebuild her house, replace the safe, and then have Mr. Cole and his son put to death.
Hello, my name is Micah Snook, and I am the attorney of the defendant, Noah Cole. My client is being sued because of the damage done to Elisha's house, the death of her son and slave, and the damage of Miss Oberlin's property. I believe that my client is innocent. Mr. Cole has built many houses, and they have all stood for years until now. He is a well-known builder and has very good reviews. More houses than his were also damaged by the storm. He says that he will pay for the damaged items, but requests for him and his son not to be put to death and have replaced the slave.
If you want perfect eyebrows, go to Alicia Salon. I'll fix you right up.
Now will Miss Oberlin please come to the stand and present your side of the story. What evidence do you have to back up your accusation?
On the night of the thunderstorm, I was sitting in my bedroom when all of a sudden the roof caved in. After the roof fell, I came out of my bedroom to find my son crushed by the roof. I tried to save him, but I couldn't. I believe Noah should have to pay for all of my damaged properties. Build me a new house with supervision so he can't sabotage this one too. Should have to buy me a new slave and should have to be put to death along with his own son. The evidence that I have is at my house. I have taken pictures, brought them here with me today. If you need to, you can travel to my house and you can see. I left my house the way it is. You can see exactly what happened. My son and slave's bodies are still there, so I would like it if you could hurry up and get them out of the rubble.
Mr. Cole, please come to the stand. How do you plead?
I, Noah Cole, plead that I'm not guilty. Here's my side of the story. When I built Miss Oberlin's house, I wanted to do my very best on it, like I do with all the other houses I build. So I checked it thoroughly before handing it over to her. I would not try to kill her beloved son or slave. I believe that it was the storm's fault because her house wasn't the only house that had damage done to it. My neighbor's house had damage done to it too. I wasn't the one that built his house though. I have also built many successful houses in my career and have never had any bad reviews.
Thank you, Mr. Cole. Now will the prosecuting attorney please call their first witness to the stand?
Yes, my first witness that I would like to call to the stand is Mia Sword, Elisha's neighbor and one of Mr. Cole's customers. Please state your name for the record.
Mia Sword.
Did you see Miss Oberlin's roof cave in?
Yes.
What did you see happen to the roof?
The thunderstorm was blowing things off the top of the roof, and then it made the roof collapse.
Okay. How has your house held up since Mr. Cole built it?
My house has held up fine except for a few shingles that have blown off in the wind.
So I heard that Mr. Cole built your son's house. How has his house held up since he built it?
I haven't been there much, but my son told me that during a storm, his window cracked and went into his pool. Objection! That is a hearsay.
Objection sustained.
What have you yourself seen at your son's house?
Nothing.
Have you seen Mr. Cole and Miss Oberlin talking as friends?
Yes, they have talked at social events together, but I wouldn't say that they are close friends.
Thank you. You may go back to your seat.
Will the defense attorney question the next witness?
Will Nathan Cole, Mr. Cole's son, please come to the stand? Please state your name for the record.
Nathan Cole.
Have you ever helped your dad on building job?
Yes.
Did you help him with Miss Oberlin's house?
No.
Were you good friends with Alicia's son?
Yes, we were best friends.
Have you ever been to the Oberlin residence?
Yes, many times.
Have you ever seen any problems in Alicia's house?
No.
Have you ever witnessed your dad make any mistakes on any houses?
Yes, one time he forgot to tighten the shingles on a window and they fell and broke the window.
Have you ever witnessed your dad make any mistakes on houses?
No.
Have there ever been any other deaths in a house that your dad has constructed?
No.
Thank you. You can go back to your seat now. I have one more witness I would like to call to the stand.
Okay.
Caitlin Knowlton, please come to the stand. Please state your name for the record.
Caitlin Knowlton.
You are an employee of Mr. Cole's, correct?
Yes.
Did you work on Miss Oberlin's house?
Yes.
What was your role in that job?
I'm the person who cut out the door frames.
Did you ever see Mr. Cole make any mistakes on that house?
Yes, he left a small hole in the roof of the kitchen, but I went and patched it up.
Okay, so the original hole did not have anything to do with the collapse of Miss Oberlin's house, correct?
It could have, because I don't specialize in roofs.
Thank you. You may now go back to your seat.
Can the attorneys present their closing arguments?
Mr. Cole is guilty because he has broken many laws, including laws 229, 230, 231, and 232. Since he has broken these laws, he should pay for all the damaged property, replace the slave, rebuild the house, and then he and his son should be put to death.
Mr. Cole hasn't broken any of these laws because the thunderstorm on Monday afternoon caused the damage on the house and property. I think that he shouldn't be punished for something he was not at fault for.
Thank you. Now I will decide if the defendant is guilty or not. Silence. The defendant, Mr. Cole, is guilty.
No! How could you? No!
However, his punishment is less severe than Miss Oberlin has requested. Mr. Cole will replace half of Miss Oberlin's property, replace her slave, and rebuild the house. He and his son will not be put to death.
Thank you. Thank you so much.